What's going on, guys? It's your favorite mortgage lender, Abdel Khawatmi, Got Mortgages. I wanted to jump on here really quickly and share with you guys. This is actually a loan comparison of cost weighting from our friends over at MBS Highway. And I was sharing this earlier with one of my partner teams, and I was like, you know what, I got to jump on and record and hit that record button. Check it out. So this is going to be the difference if we're going to quickly compare different loan options for those homeowners who are on the fence, thinking about waiting 6 months, a year, 2 years, and 3 years. So we're going to check out some properties. Again, I put New Jersey, Ocean County, where I'm from, $565,000 purchase price, rough estimate of what the tax rate would be, monthly home insurance. It's a single family, no HOAs. We hit continue and we look at that. We're going to look at these numbers. Check this out. This is pretty crazy. This is the cost of waiting. So for your loan today on a conventional mortgage, if you're waiting 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, they're saying 7.5%, but let's say 7%. We're going to run with 7%. We wait 6 months, 6.75, 1 year, 6.5, 6.25, and 5.75. Now, so the value of the property today is $565. Your monthly payment is going to be roughly what? What are you working with? $5,170. So $5,170. Now, this same house, remember, if you want to wait 6 months, value's going up, and this is a pretty low appreciation at 2.93%. I'm trying to keep it as conservative as possible. 5 different sources with Case-Shiller, Zillow, FHFA. We had Black Knight, and we also had another data source that all showed that home values had appreciated from 5 to 10%. So we're going to go down and we're going to see. So if the same value, let's say 6 months from now, is 581 at a rate of 6.75, which obviously sounds better than 7, but that monthly payment is barely even a nudge of a difference, right? 5,125 and 570. I mean, we're talking peanuts minus 5,125. We're talking $45 a month, which is nothing. Now, don't forget, you're paying rent. And if you're paying rent at, say, $1,500 times, say, 6, that's $9,000. 45 times 6, that's only $270. 9,000 or 270. You're paying 100% interest when you're renting. So we have that. Now it gets even worse when we start talking about now that same house a year later, you're buying it at 600. Again, super conservative numbers that we're looking at, but now your monthly payment's 5,162. So again, only $8 cheaper, but you have paid rent of that same example I said earlier, $1,500 for a year. So if we do that math, of 1,500 times 12, that's $18,000. 8 times 12, that's only $96. You tell me, oh, because you want that rate at 6.5. Barely much of a difference. Think about that, okay? This same example, we're looking at a 6.25% interest rate, but again, the home value had appreciated. And these are very conservative appreciation numbers, guys. Check that payment, 5,185. You're now paying more. So in literally less than 2 years, you're paying more for the home, but you waited that much longer for your rent to simultaneously go up. And then the same thing in this. Now you guys can see here, again, the statistical numbers of how the home value appreciated significantly. Payments over time, again, just 6 months, you may save a little, but boom, over time, you're actually going to be paying a lot higher after year 2. Take a look at that cost analysis like we were just calculating, just a $45 difference. $540 in annual loss of cash flow, but look at that appreciation difference, guys. You're going to be losing almost $20,000 in appreciation during 6 months, almost $40,000, $64,000, and $90,000. So if you're someone out there who's thinking about waiting for home values to drop, take a look at that, guys. You're losing out on a lot of money simultaneously. Forget about that rate. Get that information. We need to make sure your cash to close is very important, right? If you're waiting just 6 months, it's going to cost you $300 more just in upfront cash. So make sure you guys have all that information available upfront, and you guys will take it from there. Any questions that you guys have, visit my website, .mortgages.com, or give me a ring. Thanks, guys.